cells. I think as for cells, it's very interesting field, especially with research. So, learning outcomes. What are learning outcomes? Students will be able to discuss the basic structure and functions of cells, understand key biology vocabulary, and engage in scientific discussions in English. That's the main idea. Always my main idea, just to discuss in scientific way. Okay, the next slide. It is devoted to warm-up. It usually takes 5 minutes. Show an image of a plant or animal cell and ask them what they see. Encourage a brief class discussion on what they already know about cells and their importance. And as for leading questions in this, today we are going to dive into the world of cells and learn about their structure and functions. But before we start, let's have a quick discussion. What do you already know about cells, and why do you think they might be important in biology and science? Vocabulary building, as usually, it takes 10 minutes. So as for vocabulary, introduce and explain key vocabulary related to cell biology. Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, and mitosis provide definitions and encourage students to these words in sentences. We continue with cell structure and functions. Also takes 10 minutes. Usually present a cell, plant, of animal and explain the main components, their functions, and how they work together. How do they work together? And of course, encourage students with questions and class discussion during their presentation. As you see, this is the plant cell. It's very colorful, and students can easily differentiate what are they and what does it mean. Yes, you see, for example, bruised crystal. It's shown, you see. Then ribosomes, nucleus, and many others. Then after introduction of new words and including into the discussion, using this vocabulary in discussion, we may continue with reading and comprehension, which takes usually 20 minutes for them. Provide students with a short article about a recent biological discovery or a significant cell-related topic. Ask students to read the article and then answer comprehension questions. Discuss the answers and encourage students to share their thoughts on the topics, to share their ideas also. As for this slide, we can use here presentation and discussion. Presentation and discussion. I usually divide the class into small groups and provide each group with a different cell related topic, such as cell division. What does it mean? Cell division, it's very interesting. Cell communication or cellular respiration. Yes. Ask each group to prepare a short presentation on their assigned topic using the vocabulary and concept learned in the lesson. And each group should explain the topic, its significance, and any recent research findings. Again, presentation and discussion. You will be ask me why it's so long, because you see we have 3 pairs. 3 pairs. For master students we have 3 pairs. That's why it is long. Discussion, reading, doing exercises, you see. But everything is connected. So, as for presentation and discussion, each group presents their findings to the class. Encourage class discussion by asking questions like, pay attention to the following questions. How would this circular process impact living organisms and our understanding of biology? The second one, what are the practical applications of cell biology in the field like medicine or biotechnology? They are very interesting. So, wrap up activity, it usually takes 5 minutes. We usually just analyze, summarize. So, summarize the key points of the lesson and reinforce again the new vocabulary. Encourage students to share their thoughts on the significance, we may say importance of the understanding cell biology in various scientific disciplines. As for homework, it's usually optional. Assign a short essay or research task for students to explore a specific area of cell biology, such as stem cell research, cancer biology, or microbiology. They should use the vocabulary and concept learned in the lesson to write about it. Yes, and the last one is reflection. As for reflection, they need to share their ideas, what they have learned, key takeaways. What was the most important concept or facts you learned during today's lesson on cell biology? Identify the key points that stood out to you. And the second, questions or concerns. Did you have any questions or concerns during the lesson that were not addressed to you? Is there something about cell biology that you still find unclear, or would you like to explore further? Thank you very much.